Hi guys, Professor Gustavo here. Today let's take a look at how to do the Monoplata, okay? The classic application for this is from a real fighting MMA situation where the guy is hugging my back, where I'm punching him from the mount, okay? Let's learn like this first, which is the easier one to understand, and then we do a little variation from the bottom, sweeping, coming on top with the same stuff. So I have the mount position here. Very common, of course, real fighting. I'm trying to punch the guy. He's gonna wrap his arms around my back to protect his face. He keeps his head close to my neck. It's harder to punch, right? If it's MMA, I cannot hit behind his neck. So what we're gonna do here? I'm gonna lift one leg up to trap his arm. Okay, post my hand on the ground here. I lift my leg. I'm gonna wrap here under my leg. And if I can reach for his shoulder here, then even better. It's super trapped, his arm, right? Super trapped. And now I'm gonna start creating separation here, pushing his head down to break his grip, okay? Because here it's still hard to punch effectively. I'm gonna start pushing his head down, right? At the top of the head to bend his neck and start breaking that grip, okay? If it doesn't break, with the separation that I create, I can drop the elbows through. Right? Eventually, he's gonna have to defend his face with his hand. And now I'm gonna control that hand that I was elbowing here. I'm gonna control with my knee. Pinch up, push that hand down. I'm gonna step over. Okay? So I'm trapping both arms, of course. I can just punch an elbow, which is great for MMA. But let's try to finish the monoplata. I'm gonna just let go of my grip. I'm gonna control right here on his tricep below the elbow. Okay? I was here. Control. Nice. I'm gonna pull his elbow towards my body. Okay? This leg is still posted with a nice base behind his back, making it harder for him to go to his back. Okay? I'm gonna just control his wrist now. I pull his elbow towards my body and I drive his hand behind his neck, pinching my knee behind his shoulder so it's harder for him to go and turn his back on the mat. Okay, that's I like to finish here. You know, a lot of people like to pass the leg over, which is fine too. Okay, especially with the gi, if it's controlling the belt or something, or maybe inside of the leg, if I cannot break this grip, I can always now pass this leg over his head. How I'm gonna do that? I'm gonna lean now. Let go here. Keep controlling his arm, or even my knee here. Put weight on top of his arm so he doesn't free his arm. Lean this way, so this leg becomes light. I'm gonna pass over his face. Now I'm gonna sit down, switch my hands here. Maintain the control. I brace myself because if I go all the way, it's gonna break his arm. Shoulder. I'm going to start scooping my hip towards his head, making sure that his arm is bent. Okay? This leg over his face, of course, doesn't let the guy sit up. He wants to sit up to alleviate the pressure. Okay? Just keep moving my hip that way, pulling his elbow up, and I can finish here. I can also control here. Pull my knee up as a hip escape. Super tight already. Okay? If he tries to free that foot from the face, I can step over. Okay, it's really a bad situation here. If he extends his arm and turns his thumb up, I go regular armbar. Okay? But if it's tight from the beginning, it's hard to turn. So that's the common application. Let's go faster here. I'm trying to throw some punches. He blocks. Have a nice control. I push his head down until he breaks the grip. Control the arm, push down. And I'm gonna finish here. Okay? If not, I pass, I switch. I wanna brace myself when I go that way, so I change my arms here so I can use this hand on the mat. I'm pressing his face down. Keep pulling his elbow up, pull his elbow towards my body. It's already tight. Just hip escape that way. Another application for this, I can do from the bottom. Okay? I'm here also controlling his posture
blocking his arm, wrapping his arm so he cannot punch me, okay? My head to the same side of his head, hiding my head, making it harder for him to punch my face. If he pulls his leg, trying now to drop bigger punches, especially to my body, right? As he punches, connect my elbow to my knee to prevent the punches. I can even control here the tricep. And now I'm gonna hip skate, getting my butterfly hooking. Coming on top, push his arm down. We are on the same situation. Even if he traps my ankle into the half guard, right? Still the same. I can work my monoplata here, right? Or even pass the leg as we did it before.